standing dumbbell cross body blows. I recommend lightweight here if you do these. So personally I use 15s. You sit up straight, stand up straight, sorry, and what you're going to do is push the weights away from your body but cross to the other side. So my right arm will go to the left, come back, my left arm will go to the right and come back. And you're going to do these for about a minute. Pick whatever weight works for you, and you'll feel these on your chest mainly and a little bit on your arms and your biceps. This is another 3-in-1 exercise. So you need a lightweight here as you'll get tired faster. And this is called fly, row, press. So you need 2 dumbbells. I usually use 15, sometimes I may drop down to 10. So first you start out with a fly, the side, stay as straight as possible. Don't go up here, just parallel with the ground. You come down, that's the fly. And this is the row, arms forward, elbows out. And then you drop the elbows, weights next to your shoulders, and then you press up. And then you reverse it, down, and reverse curl. So you're working your bicep here as well, and you reverse down. So again, fly, row, press. You're going to do these slowly. I'd recommend doing these for about a minute to a minute and a half because these take time, and do at least 8 reps and no more than 15, depending on what weight you choose. These are called front to back tricep extensions. These are very similar to standing tricep extensions. So you'll be standing for these. We'll be using one arm at a time. I usually use 15 pounds for these, sometimes 20. So I'm gonna start with my right hand first. Left hand it's gonna go on my left thigh, pressing slightly. Right arm comes up. I drop the weight behind my head and tap the shoulder if I can, but don't drop the weight on your shoulder. You should be holding the weight. The whole weight of the dumbbell should be on your hand. And then I come up, and then I come to the front and tap my shoulder again if I can. Up and down. You should try to keep the elbow in the same spot. This arm should go straight up, and the side body here should be as straight as you can keep it. So again, back, up, then come to the front, and so on. And this is a tricep exercise. This is called the locomotive. If you've already seen reverse grip bent over rows, this will look familiar. So I'm going to turn sideways here. You're going to sort of squat down, but one leg in front of the other. It doesn't matter which leg. And not too far, but you're not lunging here. Then you have 2 weights. I'd recommend something a bit heavier than you usually use for this. This is a lower back exercise and also a tricep exercise. So when you come down here, what you're going to do is go back and forth. So you're kind of building momentum here. So like left arm goes up, right is down, and you keep going. Keep going like this for 30 to 45 seconds. And you'll feel this on your lower back. Try to keep your back as straight as you can. Don't go down too low here. Like just a little bit of a bend. The back knee should be slightly more bent than the front. You keep doing this, like I said, for 30 to 45 seconds. You'll feel this on your lower back mainly, and of course, your triceps. Power flies. I recommend a lightweight here. I personally don't go higher than 10. Maybe 12 once in a while. So, it's kind of like in and out shoulder flies, if you've already seen that one, except you only go out to the side, right and left. You come up here with your weight, and then you pretend as if you're pouring, as if you're holding 2 water bottles, and you're pouring the liquid down. You come down again, up to the side, hold for just a second, and pour. Again, this is called power flies. It's a shoulder exercise, but you will feel this all the way down your arm. mainly on your shoulders, but you feel it all the way down to your wrists. This is reverse grip bent over rows. It looks like an arm exercise, but it's actually a lower back exercise, although your arms do get a workout in here as well. So you're gonna bend forward, but bend your knees, one leg in front of the other. You're gonna have two dumbbells or bands. Use whatever weight works for you. You bend over, keep your back as straight as you can. I'm still working on my back, it's not always perfectly straight. What you do is, pull up, and as you come up, as your knees start to come up, your arms come back, your elbows come back. Like you're doing, kind of like you're doing curls, but not really. So you go down again, and up, down, and up. You're gonna do about 15 of those. It doesn't matter which leg you put forward, right or left. That's reverse grip, bent over rows, and that's a lower back exercise. Side leaning tricep extensions. You can do these standing or in a chair. You're gonna need just one dumbbell. I use 15, sometimes maybe 20. So if you're standing, you're setting up straight. So one side of your body is going to arch a little bit, but the other side is going to straighten up as much as possible. Keep your arm straight up. So you can see that I'm trying to keep this as straight as I can. Bring this palm here on the outside of your left thigh. Just press on this side a little bit. You come down behind your head and up. Elbow stays in the same spot. This should be as straight as possible. And you come up straight, all the way up, down and up. Then you switch to the other side. You're gonna do about 8 to 15 reps on each side, depending on the weight that you're using. If heavier weight, less reps. Lighter weight, more reps. This is a tricep exercise, but you'll also feel this a bit on your shoulders. And again, this is called side leaning tricep extensions. This is slow-mo throw. You're gonna need dumbbells here or bands. Lightweight. I don't go higher than 15. As a matter of fact, after a few reps, I drop to 10. You can do these seated or standing. So it's basically 3 exercises in one. So first, you bring your arms up forward straight like this, and then your forearms and wrists and hands go back, like so. Hold here for a moment. Come back here again, and down. That's one move. So again, first one, arms forward, bend the elbows, forearms come back, the weights or bands right next to your ears. You want to try to keep your elbows in the same spot. Hold here for just a second, forward, stop here for a second too, and down. So that's 3 moves. 1, 2, 3, and down. This is a shoulder exercise and the tricep exercise. This exercise is called throw the bomb. You're gonna need a dumbbell here or a band. So you're gonna put your left foot forward, right foot back. So you want your left toe and right heel sort of lined up. Now you're going to bring your right arm back. So usually I use 15s for these, sometimes 20. Bring it over your head, and you twist to the right. Your elbow should go back as far as possible, and this arm can stay here or here. I usually keep it here for my balance. And you throw, but you don't go all the way through. You stop at the top. It's called throw the bomb. It's like throwing a football. You twist back again to the right and twist forward. You'll feel this mainly on this tricep here, a little bit on this shoulder since your arm is up, and of course on this shoulder again. So again, twist back to the right and twist forward to the left. Throw, but don't go all the way through. Just stop at the top here. This is called throw the bomb, and this is a tricep exercise. Weighted circles. You need a light weight here. I don't go higher than 5 pounds, 5 on each. When you come up, you do circles going forward, small circles. 1, 2, 3, 10. Then you keep your arms up and go 10 back. Then you come down for a short rest. This will seem easy at first. You'll manage the first 10 reps, you'll push to the second 10, then when you do the second set, and you go forward again, 30, it'll get harder, and the last 10, 40, that's when it gets really tough. Again, this is called weighted circles, and this is a shoulder exercise.